What's happening? Y'all come talk to me right quick. Y'all see what we chatting about now? Oh shit, we got Big Red in the building. Hey, Sugarfoot. Y'all please go follow her. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous young lady. What's going on with y'all phones, man? What is going on with y'all phones? Y'all talk to me. I done went down the damn TikTok rabbit hole, and I don't know. I got all type of conspiracies. What's going on with your phones? Y'all feel safe using them phones right now? Tap the screen. Tap the screen for me. Tap the screen. Y'all tap the screen. Slim Jimmy, what up? What up? I'm waiting on Tasa and Angela to come through. What up, Angela? Invite. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, Red Girl? There go Tasa. What's happening with y'all? If you got AT&T and you had any, you need to be asking for some free for some free discounts.
AT&T.
Either one of y'all got AT&T?
No, sir. No,
Yes.
sir.
I was like, damn, did I pay my bill?
Okay, so like, what time did your phone go out?
Man, like 3 a.m. It was like 3 a.m. I even had Pandora playing. I'm chopping it up. I'm kicking it.
Oh, you
Then
was
all of a
rocking.
sudden, doof, everything just went out.
By the way, y'all tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. So you mean like you couldn't get on no social media?
Nothing. Everything was out of the gate. Like it was over with, man.
Oh, I
Like
know that was frustrating.
I
Hey,
thought it was a conspiracy. I was like, yo, your phone work? Nope. I'm like, first thing I did was whip into the 7-Eleven. Like, I ran in there, like, your phone work? He like, nope. I'm like, oh. I'm thinking like somebody coming to invade or something about to happen. Like I was losing it for a
hey,
minute.
yo,
Till that old nigga pulled out that flip phone. And was like, mine work. Little dope feed. I was like, what?
hey, y'all, share the live for me, share the live for me. But hey, I've been having problems with my Verizon phone since last week. It's been popping up SOS, 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 and like it's a new 13. It's not like the 15, but it's a new 13. So I shouldn't be having no problems with this phone. I'm calling Verizon. They walking me through the steps. I'm like, yo, I done already did all that. And it's still doing SOS. Like it got to the point last week to where like I could do nothing on it. But it was only for short periods of time.
Mm.
Me going down the TikTok rabbit hole, they trying to say like somebody put a glitch in AT&T's line, so when your phones were actually off, it wasn't off. It was giving them time to set up their servers. So when you came back on, they now got access to your shit.
I feel like they already got access though. You know what I mean?
No, like somebody outside of the usual got
Uh,
access to our shit, like
Yeah,
hackers.
they said the Chinese finna be the reason why we have this next pandemic thing that's finna happen. This blackout. That's what they saying.
so yeah, I told
Oh,
them
they
that's what
want smoke with us and shit. They done sent in how many migrants?
yeah.
Hey,
I drove past immigration. And when I say the inside of it was jam packed with people. The outside was jam packed. They had a food truck outside. They had people walking through the aisle selling stuff in their hands. The
hey,
whole
I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. You wanna know what I feel like they doing? They bringing in a new workforce. So they can pay
man.
so you can pay them cheap for the labor. You feel me?
You know what's crazy? I truly believe that because like I feel like the workforce now is
We use be entrepreneurs and
yeah.
own our own shit. You feel me? By the way, y'all tap the screen for me if you
So
enjoy our
Amazon
conversation.
So Amazon, like here, I don't know if it's over everywhere, but down here in Amazon in Texas, they they let them leave whenever they feel like it. You know what I mean? Like if you feel like leaving, you can just say you done. You know what I mean? You don't feel like working no more.
That's because
So
Amazon working the dog shit out you. They got an
no,
Amazon plant here. I
they
think
be
it's
working.
Amazon. It's one of them shits, but I know like yo, they say yo, get you knee braces, your back braces, some gloves, boy.
Here they working like 3 to 5 hours, and they like, yeah, I'm good. I'm ready to go home.
Because they working you.
For real.
Man,
My
listen,
husband
dog.
worked for
And
Amazon.
And they got them robots in there working. They got robots in there working down here, and
listen,
they let them
they-
leave early.
listen, they say them folk will pull up on you and tell you that your productivity has been down this hour.
Mm.
Type shit.
We need to get Angela husband to go ahead and tell us about it. How they treating in there?
He a driver though.
Oh, he a driver. Oh, that's
Yeah.
different.
Well, driver slash dispatch. He don't do the.
They working him too. He
They
be
work for him
I
too.
bet that nigga be tired when he get home.
I mean,
Man,
he work 10-hour days, sometimes more. You know, but he get free stuff out people's houses. They be like, "Here, have this." Said one lady, the palm colored people be like, "Here's
in the
$20."
friendly
They be giving him
caucus.
tips and shit.
But hey,
Don't eat no
hey,
food from
y'all
them. They
tap
let
the
their
screen.
cats lick them in the mouth.
Hey, tap the screen for me. And has any of y'all experienced any problems? Give me a yes or no. Has anybody been having problems with their phone? All 60 of y'all watching, just give me a simple yes or no. Have y'all been having problems with y'all phones? Verizon, I say yes.
I mean, last
Man,
last week T-Mobile was on some crazy mess. I'm talking like I couldn't make no phone calls out. I couldn't get no phone calls. I was restarting it, and it'd be like an SOS. I turn it off, turn it back on. It
See?
was, yeah, that was last week though. I
Something going
feel
on.
some type of way that I wasn't part of this,
yesterday,
everybody went through this morning.
yeah, yesterday was the first time for me. That was the first time I had that with AT
Verizon
and T.
last week, yo.
And it blew my mind. Like,
Start for us. Give me a simple yes or no. Have y'all been having problems with your phone? And tap the screen. Let's get a couple likes. You know, if you want to join in on this conversation, feel free to comment and join in. But it's something going on with these phones, yo. And
man,
I don't like it.
yeah,
Okay, somebody said T-Mobile, they had problems.
See?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy
My
thing, man.
daughter,
Like,
my daughter
I,
was at school last
Hmm.
week, and she was like, "Mama, I thought we had T-Mobile," and I was like, "We do." She said, "Well, why my phone say AT&T?" So in the corner, it had AT&T instead of T-Mobile. I looked it up, and it was
mm,
like, if T-Mobile towers go down, they'll connect to the nearest towers, which was AT&T.
Mm.
So I'm thinking that's what happened. But she was like, "Let's switch to AT&T because I have signal."
Hey,
And I'm like,
hey, I lie to y'all not. I'm thinking about going back to straight talk and like Shorty say they had no problem with Metro PC, but like listen, them little
that's what the Negro with the flip
yo,
phone
how much
had.
they
them little
pay? How much
budget.
that cost?
I don't know, cause boy, right now Verizon whooping my ass this damn 115 every goddamn month.
But how many phones?
Ooh-wee.
How many phones?
One.
One.
150 for 4 lines and a watch.
I'm doing something
Wait, that's
wrong.
what with T-Mobile?
I'm
Yes,
done.
sir.
I'm
Yes,
done.
sir.
See, I can't
I'm
use
done. I'm
T-Mobile
listen,
out here. That's
listen. I switched from T-Mobile to Verizon because you always hear about how good their service is.
yeah,
Oh,
Like, and they was like they gave me like a phone, a watch, like a whole crazy discount for the first year.
yeah,
After that year was up, they got busy.
yeah.
man,
They got
Verizon
busy,
was
bro.
expensive back in 2008 when I first got stationed
Hey,
at Stewart.
hey, crazy shit. Shout out Jazz from something from the culture. She was the one that switched me over to Verizon.
Oh man. Oh, boy.
Hey, hey, Coretta, that wouldn't shock me. That wouldn't shock me.
That's
That
how I
wouldn't shock
feel.
me.
I really believe that.
Cause yo, listen, that's how they gonna get us. Y'all tap the screen for me. Tap
Hey,
the
Give me a
screen. Tap the
charger.
screen.
people out here look like they was losing their mind without their phones. Like
Daddy!
I seen Negroes out here with the
Give me my
legs shaking like
charger.
crazy, scratching like they was like
Hey,
dope fiends without their phone,
hey,
man.
hey, y'all,
Take that
cut
phone.
the
Okay.
cut this Wi-Fi off.
Okay.
Woo-wee.
I
What am I
tell you.
supposed to do now?
What up, Jazz?
What's up?
How you feeling?
I mean,
Okay.
I'm for the most part, I'm okay. This is my baby and them got
Yeah.
COVID.
Okay. Have you been having phone problems? I know you with Verizon because you signed me
I'm
up
not
for
with
Verizon.
Verizon no more.
How you gonna sign me up for Verizon if you can't
That's
be on there?
funny.
Side of nigga.
I left them. Well, first of all, as a Verizon
Yeah.
employee, my bill was always free. So once I no longer was employed by them um anymore, they started to, of course, I'm not free anymore, and that bill was high as fuck. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm with
You
US
got me, yo.
Cellular.
You got me. Who? You with who?
US Cellular.
Can you help me get the US Cellular?
I don't work with them. I mean,
What's that?
How,
What they pay?
Jazz?
What's that bill like?
my bill is actually good. My bill is only like
Jazz.
Yeah.
I'm paying 120 a month.
what do you have on your phone?
Regular?
The shit you
Unlimited?
signed me up for.
Are you still with them?
Yes.
I thought you had left. Well, okay, so this is what it is. What they do is the promotion, like any promotion when you deal with even with cable or anything, when your promotion ends for a year,
Plus
there
you over
is
the head.
a upcharge or whatever. That's how that
They didn't say
goes.
this shit was going to trip.
What I would do if I was you, I would call
Shit.
back and call and ask to speak to damn, actually, what's the department you work in? What you
Don't
call?
worry about it. We're gonna talk about it off camera, but I want to get into this hacking situation. Do you feel like the phones have been hacked? Okay, somebody said they pay 87 for two phones. Big Red said she paid 315 for four lines with Verizon.
315 for
What's
4 lines.
Yayer?
Yeah. I pay
Plus upgraded to my 2 line for fit. Yeah.
250. Oh shit.
260. But they said though if I added a third line, it would only go up like $25.
That's a lie.
Oh, you
That's
know
what
what? I got
AT&T my business plan.
mine's a military account. I get
Discount.
discounts. Yeah, I pay $10 a line, but you got to pay like the $60 for all the
So
other
they
shit.
got
But
hacked today. AT&T and them.
They shut
mm-hmm.
it down.
Well, I know
Yeah,
my
and
stepson. He's with AT&T. So but the question was, did I feel like they got hacked, or was that your question?
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, this happens ever so often if you remember back. Like, this is not like a new thing that happens. Like, every few years, something like this goes on. Like, it's either a breach
Greta.
in banking or it's a breach in communication or this happens. I think this is, call me a conspiracy theorist,
hmm
but I think this is just something they do every couple of years.
is anybody thinking about switching services? In like all 40 of y'all watching, anybody who has AT&T, Verizon, Cricket, are you thinking about switching
Yeah,
services?
cricket still
I say
exists.
hell the fuck yeah.
I'm not.
I'm
Me
out of
either.
here, bro. Listen, I am going back to fucking
Why would you
family
want to
mode.
stay with some? Listen, let me tell you. When I was with Wachovia, and this is really telling my age, Wachovia Bank.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fuck y'all. When,
Why, who? I'm older than you.
when this, when Wachovia had a breach, they got hacked and a breach in security measures. I left them because my thing is
That
this.
was a part of what took them out, actually.
Right. And my thing is this, if you can breach that company, that means your data and everything was never safe from the begin with. So yeah, I would leave. That's just me personally though.
I just from my experience it's just like once you get hit with that, they gotta reinforce it to the next level. And it's like you
That's
just
not
move
always
to
the
the next
case
one and it's
though.
like
Hey, bro, listen. I'm thinking about leaving Bank of America because, boy,
Oh, Bank of
listen,
America is
bro,
trash.
They some
listen.
hoes.
Bank of America will not give any black entrepreneur nothing unless you got some real
You
bread.
didn't know
No,
that
Like
but
Bank of
listen, bro.
America is
Like,
actually
yo,
racist. They're not for us.
Not at all.
yeah,
listen.
Not at
exactly.
all.
I'm so done with Bank of America till it's crazy.
But speaking
Okay.
from a Verizon's perspective,
Somebody say Boost.
That's Sprint.
I've
that's
never had.
Sprint,
Yeah,
baby.
is
Boost owned by
Hey,
Sprint.
Yep.
Sprint used to get busy, yo.
Sprint didn't they?
They
That's
sure
what I'm saying.
did.
They
But keep
did
it a
buy them out.
buck. But keep it a buck. Sprint used to get busy, yo.
And
Hey,
AT&T bought Singular.
hey, Nextel.
Look, the Nextel Chirps, the Motorola Razor.
Mm-hmm.
I had the
Yo,
chirp.
my first designer phone was an all black Razor. I'm talking about back on the bitch, real quick.
Oh
Say what?
Hey,
Mine
hey,
was. I had a Razor with
I'm about
Verizon.
to
I
tell my
had a
age.
Razor. I was with Singular when
Say
I had
what?
my Razor.
I had a StarTech. Remember the StarTech with the green? Only it just had a little green.
I don't remember no
StarTech.
Star Tech. That was some off brand shit.
Yeah, what is StarTech?
1990. That was
Coretta, what's going on?
1997.
No. Coretta actually spitting some real shit.
I need to know because I don't got.
Like, listen, because like if they can hack your phones like that, and you see how people go crazy. You need to have certain basic essentials around you so you don't have
Yep.
to bug out like everybody else. You need.
Hey,
I can't say on here, but you need pew pews, and you need things to go in those pew pews. You need perishable goods. You need batteries. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause something as simple as the phone's going out for a month. Not even the lights. Just like let's just say the phones go out for a month. It's chaos.
yeah. Hey, but like I was
Chaos.
saying, man, about the phone, like, man, so many of us do tap to pay now. Like, man, when they cut that off, could nobody pay for nothing with
Yeah,
that
no, I
phone?
ain't
Like,
fucking
so if
with
you
that. I
ain't
put my
have,
card right on in there. Fuck out
Yep.
of here.
I don't play about that
you,
phone
you
stuff.
can't use your
Yeah,
card.
me neither.
Like,
I'm not. I don't pay through shit through my phone. Fuck out of here.
but what if the computer systems is done? Like, we done.
No,
Hey, y'all tap that
Everybody.
screen for us. Tap that
All
screen.
digital, electronic, everything. So it's like,
Yeah,
without that, we done.
but this is just like, I mean,
I agree,
again,
Coretta.
when this is just we're another victim of some terrorism. If we want to be, this is terrorism. Hacking is part of
Mm-hmm.
terrorism.
That's who
Mm-hmm.
we most vulnerable at.
So I'm sure this is gonna. Everybody's bill about to go up. Whoever you with the one of them companies, y'all bill about to go right the fuck back up when they get their shit correct. And that's it.
Hey, real, no big accounts. We go ahead and block you and get you on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So what we supposed to do? I don't know. We gonna figure it out.
What he
Give us
said.
some
So what we
advice. What
Yo.
supposed to
you
do
think?
about what?
It's like, what you think?
I don't do trolls. You know me. I already told y'all. I am the Dikembe Mutombo of the block button. It's 8 billion people on this planet. I will block you.
I'm
Let somebody else
weak.
replace you. But yeah, Coretta, you on some real shit though. But
Right.
yo,
She on some survival stuff right there.
shit, yo, Glide, listen. Y'all city slickers better have some country in you.
Oh, baby, hold on. Because let me tell you something. One thing about me, don't let that city life fool you. Because I know how to survive on the street, baby. That's the one. So we be
It
good
ain't gonna
over
be no
here.
streets. It's gonna be woods.
That's fine, too. And
Say that.
The
listen,
streets is gonna be the main thing you want to stay away
baby, I
from.
went to camp in the woods. I know how to survive. I know how to
I remember the
find
I remember the first
things.
time I went hunting.
She went to camp in the
And
woods.
Sure did.
I remember the first time I went hunting and they told me I had to like we caught a deer and they had to slit his throat. They was like, you gotta do it. Oh, like it wasn't
So
something
then,
that city
listen, bro.
boys used to, you know what I mean?
Hey, check here, cuz. You talking to a nigga who don't work in the meat market. I slaughter a pig, a squirrel,
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
Baby, I'm from the Bronx.
Hey,
We
I
Hey,
kill
put
but
that
animals every
thing.
day.
I put that thing.
hey, but
I
it's
put that
different, man.
thing
I
to
used to
its
shoot
head.
all kinds of stuff in the projects, but
But
that was
listen, you ain't gonna process it.
no, not at all. But I ain't know what to do with no
Look
damn
here.
that deer cutting the throat and the
Oh, I
rabbit
know
You
how
gonna
to
cutting
cook
the
a deer.
throat.
I know how to do that shit.
Oh, you
process it.
gotta
I'm talking
process it.
about like, okay, somebody say, hey, I
Mm-hmm.
got some deer meat.
Yep.
You
And
gotta
they
turn
bring
it
you the whole
upside
deer.
down, drain the blood out. Cause if you
Uh-huh.
don't drain the blood out, it'll coagulate and it's poison.
I do
I'm
all
like, I
that,
didn't know
bro.
Yep.
none of that.
Yeah,
Bro, I
my
do
grandfather
all
taught
that,
me how to
bro.
do that. He taught me how
Yeah,
I
to
I
do
ain't
grew
know
up
that.
on
He
a
none
taught
of
me
that.
how to
farm.
fish.
Angela, you grew up on a
Grew up
farm?
right in East Smith, South Carolina, on the
Look here,
farm.
yo. Hey, cuzzo.
Yeah, what?
My earliest memory of our grandmother
Yeah.
is watching her go
That chicken?
outside and grab one of her chickens.
Yeah. Hey, that blew my mind. She run that.
Like this,
Oh
step on the head, pull
no.
it, and let the body run.
on that.
Gone.
It
It
was a,
be
it was a
gone, just
stump.
running around.
It was a stump in the back of the house. It was a stump right by the little garden. And when I seen that, boy, it blew
And
my
guess what?
mind.
And guess what? That stump's still there.
Wow,
Hey,
boy.
Tiara.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Shout out to your thank y'all for all the follows, the likes. Y'all continue to tap the screen.
But I'm gonna say this though, a lot of people who phone was already offered for this outage. Don't y'all motherfuckers try to get in on the outage. I know y'all shit was cut
Hey,
the fuck off.
y'all, I was already surviving
Hey,
off
man, that was
Wi-Fi.
Okay, y'all
crazy.
niggas was surviving off of Wi-Fi. Y'all was at your nearest library
Hey,
calling
yo.
folks.
Hey, Jazz, I ain't gonna say no names, but like, yo, I got some like people I used to rock with, but like I don't really rock with them like that, no. But like, yo, none of them boys has ever had a phone number. Everything, every call, every text is through Wi-Fi.
I'm weak. I don't answer
Mm.
Wi-Fi calls. Mm-mm.
I'm telling y'all,
I
yo.
ain't gonna lie though. I was like, when mine stopped, I was like, did I pay my bill?
Hey,
I paid
it
my
make
bill.
you think, yo, because listen,
Yeah.
like I told y'all, I ain't talk too much shit because I'm with Verizon, and last week I was having a problem, so I'm like, yo, hold up, nigga, I know I just gave them bitch 130.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody phone scratching. Somebody back out, come back in. Okay, there we go.
Is it me? I don't know how to do all that.
I'm weak.
Just back out and come back in.
Press the X
What's
at the
that
right
mean? What you mean?
side and
Exit?
press, yeah,
Yeah,
X.
exit and come back in.
Oh, okay. Let me do it. Let me see.
Jazz,
Huh?
I need that information off camera about how to get the fuck up off the situation that you got me in with Verizon.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, man.
When he said y'all laughing, but this was a small test of what's to come. They're going to cut
We
off
know
the
that.
grid.
We
Okay.
know that. We trying to prevent that. I mean, like some of us have been prepping and preparing, but like
So what do we do?
Oh,
Like,
we
what do
can't.
you really do?
I mean, what you want us to do? Cry?
stock up and buckle in because it's going down.
Like we don't need
I
to be
tell you
sitting
though,
up
it
here
did
being
it did make me reflect
like
though.
my
It
thing is
made
this: you want us to sit up here and being paranoid. Now, all we can do in rough times, all we can do is laugh and prepare. That is
I
it.
mean, see, like the difference between us and a lot of these folks who really like worry about who really worried about shit right now. They've never been through struggle.
Baby. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
And CJ Johnson,
Get
I
your
ain't the one you
gun
got to talk
game
about
up.
that about. You can't talk about that
Yes.
on TikTok.
She said, "Get your gun game up." Of course.
No. You can't say the G word on here. Say pew pew.
Oh, get your pum 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 up.
pew pew.
He
Angela Miller,
said,
baby.
Puma, Puma.
Pew
Okay.
pew.
Not Pew
That's all
Pew.
you can say on here. You like you can't say the G word here, but I ain't the one you got to run that by.
You can't say that, but you can say ass shit fuck.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I mean, TikTok has been the strictest of your verbiage. You
Cause
know, like they'll,
It's run by China. That's why.
hey, they prepared. They
I
prepared though.
swear.
They
Hey,
always nigga. They got first of all, any place you can go and get beer out of a vending machine and it pours it in a glass, they're overly prepared. Like China
Talk
is
about
ahead
having,
of its
hey,
time.
talk about having shit situated.
Right.
Okay, so
We're
shit.
the ones actually behind. We're
Okay,
actually
so
the
I
third world
mean,
country.
because we live behind capitalism and the American bravado of we good. Question I ask y'all: if shit go left, you think you ready?
hell no.
No, I know
But I
I
gotta
ain't.
get ready.
Mm,
If shit go left, you think like you think you ready?
I don't
I
know.
wouldn't say fully no.
Look, while I was preparing to answer the 100-year question again, I had did
Okay,
some
we get
research
into
and
that. We get
everything
into
though.
that because see, listen, this gonna tie into this. Let me go ahead and do
Okay.
this. This gonna tie into this. If you could go to sleep and wake up, that you have, or you can go to sleep and wake up 100 years in the future with the knowledge that you have, which would you do?
Mm.
Come on with it, Jazzy
Go ahead,
Jeff.
Jazzy.
Um, I would probably go in the past.
Somebody was saying last show, it was woman rights. It didn't.
I
Okay,
would go
well,
back in the past
since we said it,
um to stop our enslavement. I would go back in the past to stop our own people from enslaving us and all of that stuff. That's why I would go back.
No, I mean like it's only
Yeah.
100 years. You gotta think about
okay,
100
yep.
years
Only
in the
All
future.
right,
$100.
Like
100 years,
1924.
1924.
Like that's like that's like
1924.
right before your grandparents was born.
Okay, so
Like
1920.
Hey,
shit.
hey,
It was still
my dad
segregated,
was born
Yeah, it was
5
still
years after that.
segregated.
What you
very
talking
much
about?
segregated.
It
It's
was
But
not. You was going
but
back to be,
we had our own everything.
and
Our own
everything was
grocery store,
crashing.
movie theater,
The Tulsa
farm, all
massacre,
that.
right, y'all right. It
1922.
was
Black
still
the black
doing shit.
stock market
Right,
down
the
the hill.
black market was
Everything
Remind
popping
you, I
happened
off.
right then
said
and
you're
there.
going back with the knowledge that you got now.
My dad wasn't enslaved. He was born in 1929.
He might have been in an area where he
TA, we
wasn't
already
enslaved
discussed
in.
that now. We already said it wasn't
I mean,
slavery
but we ain't
now.
discussed that here. His
Yeah,
dad
yeah.
wasn't born a slave.
Not at all. Not at all.
It was still
Hey,
segregated. It was
But it was
my
still
still
that
segregation
big.
yeah.
It was
because
big
But
racism.
listen, you act like with knowing what we know now that segregation was a bad thing.
Segregation wasn't a bad thing.
to y'all.
Not in the sense that within our you got so many people that they stay on one side of town. They don't go nowhere else. They got the mall, they got the stores, they got everything. That's what segregation was just like that. You had your own community where you had everything that you needed within your community and you really didn't move.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people still living a segregated life even now.
And don't even know
yeah.
it.
Don't even
But
know
back
it.
then, we was targeted. Like it wasn't
Right.
like right
Not in your
now.
own community like that.
Not if you was prepared.
You was
Not if
still
you was
talking. What are
prepared.
y'all talking about?
100 years. Like, listen, you're going back
You
100
going
years with the
far,
knowledge
man.
that.
Listen, yeah, there was still segregation,
Yep.
Yeah.
and
It was still
just
black people
because,
was still targeted. They
right,
was
our
still
people was still
Okay, so
targeted.
Outside,
imagine
anytime they
going
left
into.
outside. Like my pop
You was
no.
talking
tells
about
The
one. You
white
was talking
people
about
came
one
in.
person that was not
but okay, so we can go through a whole lot more people than just that. But I'm
right.
just
Because you
saying,
talking about
I'm
one
using it as a point of
person,
reference because it's one person that I know was at that time point
right? So your one person is. What about the other several millions of people that went through it?
that lived like, and again, just like with the Montgomery boycott, was the integration. Like they didn't like within the segregation, their community was good. They was fighting to be able to be included in what was
Right.
going on in the white community
And that actually shut down
to gain
the
access
Okay.
major
to
black
the
bus system that was operating.
So let me
The
ask y'all a
fact that they
question.
integrated shut them down.
Since
because
we got
we had our own bus system.
let me ask y'all a question because everybody sitting up here talking about some segregation was good, da 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 da, right?
I mean, I'm just only talking about like mind you, you can
It's wait, no. She's talking about it's
so
in the comments too. It's
Right.
in the comments too.
so
Go,
you ain't gotta sit
go
right
ahead,
here with
Jazzy.
About
us.
all of it. Cause y'all sitting up here talking about some segregation is good and we spent our own money. Why y'all don't do that now?
Ooh,
Because everybody is moving.
No. Why y'all?
Buying
What do you mean
you
because?
buying
There's no
white.
because. If that's what if segregation was so good for us, why are y'all not continuing to follow Trotter through on it? When
And
when
that's the
hold on, when the
problem.
Tulsa when
We
Can
are the
I
Tulsa
only
was burned
culture that
down,
is not.
can
that
I
was the
tell you
purpose of
why? Can I
segregation.
tell you
That was the
We're
why?
the
purpose.
only person.
Can I?
Our culture. Go ahead, bro. I'm
All
sorry.
right, y'all. Let me chat right quick. Not to combat what Jazz was saying, but the reason why it's not like that right now because if we had maintained the structure business wise that we had back then and had
We would
100
be
years
way ahead.
to build up on it, we'd be dealing with a more solid foundation on black business and black structure. Right now, what we're dealing with is niggas.
we always had niggas. That's never changed.
But what I'm saying is, we would have had way more structure and more foundation business wise to where we could go to the black gas station and know that the money was going to circulate. We can go to the black grocery store and know that even if it was a black franchise, because it would have been a franchise by now.
Oh, my hand raised.
Go ahead,
Hold
talk.
on.
Still,
Talk.
it's
My
not
bad.
excuse.
The
Why
thing,
using the?
the
Go ahead.
thing
I'm
is
sorry, Angela.
the whole
I love
purpose,
this
Let me.
conversation, by the
I'll
way.
definitely
the
be ready to
whole
talk about that.
purpose. I
Hey,
mean,
y'all,
yes,
test.
that probably would have been a great thing back then in
I feel like
building
it would
in a
still be
building
more so
structure,
Still
now.
be late.
but we was targeted for that. They did not
Because we
want
didn't fight
us.
back. I would
They
have had a
didn't
fight.
want us to be business owners and all of that stuff. Like people, a lot of people died
Jealousy,
because of it.
Tulsa,
It was
Rosewood.
like
You right.
Not only
you go,
that,
you
a
wake
lot
up.
of our own people was even. Come on, a lot of our own folks was even doing it to us. Y'all forget all about that.
Nah, we not. Nah, we not. But I'm just saying, with it's my personal decision. Like if I could go, because you going into 100 years from now, right? Like so, your choice. Let's get back to where we at. So instead of, I understand neither one of you ladies want to go to the past, right? Agreed.
No,
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 I
no.
never
Angela,
said I didn't want to
I'm
go to
not
the
going.
future.
I'm not going. I'm going to the future.
Jazz
okay,
said
I
she
said
going
I
to
would
pass.
go.
you going to the past?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, okay. Well, we don't even have an argument here,
Yeah.
like because you're going back with the knowledge that you've already attained, etc. And you're an amazing organizer, so you're going back with that knowledge, right? So you don't feel like you could change a lot.
I never said that. That's why I said I would pick to go to the back. I would go back to the
Okay,
past
okay,
because
okay.
I
Cool,
feel,
cool,
me
cool.
personally, I feel I would have be an asset back then.
Right. Okay, so you just didn't feel how me and Tasa were saying what we would do when we went back.
Tasa.
Okay.
Well, I don't know because I didn't hear what y'all said. What y'all would do?
Okay, okay. My bad, my bad. I misunderstood you.
You know, it would. I was just saying. Me personally, I would go back because to me, going to the future. I mean, we already see what's being done now.
Angela want to go to the future.
I'm trying to drive spaceships.
Angela,
We
listen. 100 years ago, we thought we'd have flying
right.
cars
That
by
was
now.
right, and we still don't.
They are making a flying car.
Yeah,
There
not
is
for
a
our
flying car.
Hey,
assets.
but Angela, the electric car crashing on people right now.
You're right, and the electric cars, you can't get out of them.
Right.
Exact
Why
man,
would you
the
buy
girl in
that?
Chicago. The girl in Chicago, hers died out on her. The plug was froze, so she couldn't use it. She kept driving. It died out on her. She was stuck in a fishbowl. She called the tow truck company. He came to tow her. She couldn't get out of the car, so he had to drop her off in front of the Tesla spot
I would
in the
have broke that
car
mother. Why didn't
in the
she break the
fish
glass?
bowl. Wait,
You know how much it costs to replace that glass,
Baby,
bro?
listen. First of all, I wouldn't even have bought a Tesla, but that's another. That's a whole nother
Hey,
I'm
but
hey,
about
that's
to
where we
hey.
going.
buy. It's 100
Them
years from
red
now.
girls want to go because Big Red talk about she want to go, so
We
y'all gonna be
going.
out.
We
And
going.
that's where our world is going to, because it's like we going all electric. The big three have been signed that contract, so now they got to start developing all electric cars. No more gas powered cars.
But I'm also seeing somebody switch to hydrogen. I can't remember what car company it was. They're switching to hydrogen ran cars.
Y'all
So so
y'all seen
so
that
you was
man that got
in
killed
in
because he was
Cuba.
inventing the
They
car that
they
ran off
killed him to
water.
get the technology
Yeah,
for
the
the
black
separation.
guy.
They listen. They
Yeah.
killed him to get this information that they're about to use right now to start hydrogen. I'm telling you.
Just like
So
Seabury,
they
Dr.
good.
Seabury, they did him in too, but we ain't gonna count. Child, please.
You can't say that on here.
I said it.
You know where we at? We on TikTok.
Okay, well, tickety tock
Well,
tock. I said it.
I mean, you can say something,
Me
but you
and
can
Big
only
Red
say
going to
so
the
much.
future, and we gonna read about y'all in the newspaper for changing the history for us.
Y'all ain't gonna read shit because you don't even know they're gonna be reading the future.
Matter of fact,
Be
it's
a
gonna be
fucking dot.
them brain pins that they putting in people's
Girl,
head.
you
We
don't
gonna have
even
that.
know. You may
Hey,
be a fucking
hey,
Ah,
a
listen.
dot in the
Hey,
future.
hey,
I ain't
listen.
care.
Hey, listen. Y'all ass gonna go to the future, and the first thing they gonna do is hook your ass up to some headphones that look like this, and you ain't gonna know shit else.
Okay, they're gonna be
And
fucking
you
I'm
gonna
gonna be
Uno
be
living.
cards
living
in
a
the
We gonna
whole
be
future.
living
electronic
AI. We gonna
dream.
be good.
You think
hey,
you good? You gonna
straight
think,
up Matrix.
all right, shit. You gonna be like this.
Their ass gonna be looking like Uno cards in the future.
Motherfucker playing your ass like an Xbox. Just like this.
Okay, she gonna be a draw too in the future. She don't
All
even know it yet.
right.
Hey,
Now, y'all want me to tell what y'all gonna be in the past?
Which is
Come on,
what?
tell me,
Oh,
honey.
okay.
Tell me.
Oh,
I could be
okay.
Harriet
Tell
Jasmine.
me.
You was not finna be.
Oh Lord.
No. It's only 100 years. We're not going back
Exactly.
that far. We're
Not
not
at
going back to
all.
Bro,
slavery.
in the past 100 years, they was
Yeah.
still lynching people 100 years
Now let
ago.
me ask both of y'all.
What?
Y'all know me personally. You feel like I'll be one of them ones they kill?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
If you step outside
Try
the
to.
neighborhood,
Look at
yeah.
your face. Look
Try
at your
to.
face.
And do is two different
Right.
things.
I
Hey,
know they would. I know I'll be one of the ones they would try to
go.
kill. I know for a fact.
Try to and achieve is two different things.
Come
I
on,
know
go.
my lineage.
What you had
Come
asked
on,
us?
go.
They gonna try to
You
do it?
gotta
They try me, but achieve it is a whole
Right.
different. Okay.
I'm just saying.
I know they would try
They did
me.
not. That's the whole thing. They did not want black
So
people to
listen.
rise up.
So listen.
I'm staying with my people. You
So
know
listen.
what I mean?
With the knowledge that I got, me going back.
Cause one, let me tell you something. You not cause my brown skin ass, they would have tried to put me in the house with Master. And Master ain't about to get the fuck on me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They would
We
have
ain't
put
going back that
Jazz.
far, Jazz.
We not that time
Who
frame.
We
cares?
going
I'm with
100
Jazz.
years.
They want me in the house
Hey,
cooking
Jazz
rice
want to go back
and
200 years.
breastfeeding
okay.
kids.
Hey, hold on. My grandmother bought her first house in 1920. 1920. It was $13,000. And they paid payments on that for 30. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, that wasn't slave
You
time.
right.
Like,
You right. We said
that's
that.
how
We said that. But
she lived in a whole
what
black community in North Miami.
was
That
the
same, you know
1920,
what I
that's
mean, that
still
community
And
each other
own
in.
her house.
1920, that's the civil rights era, if I'm not mistaken.
Tulsa
That's
massacre?
way before.
The
The
Tulsa
civil rights era
massacre?
wasn't until the 50s,
Yeah.
till
The,
later.
it wasn't
When they
right.
killed
The
all them
civil
people
rights era
in
was
that black
actually
town.
Listen,
64.
if I'd have went back
Exactly.
100 years, it wouldn't have been no Tulsa massacre. Mind you, you're going back with the information you got. You're going forward with the
I don't
information
know.
that you
Well, it
got.
I
would have
don't know if we would
happened
have had the
because
resources.
1922 was when the Tulsa massacre happened. You going back in 1924.
Yeah, 24.
Well, guess what?
They
We
was
can't
taking
stop it though.
towns.
They
was,
had the
Listen, we
resources.
would have bounced back. We would have
What
bounced
kind of
with we going.
segregation?
you know how many
We would have
towns
listen.
are under lakes
We
right
would
now?
have
How many
rebuilt
black
black.
towns are
Listen, we
under
would have
lakes
built
right now?
Black Wall Street.
Okay, including
You're right
Central
about that.
Park.
All of them,
Definitely
man.
right
They did
about
not
that.
want us to succeed. It was not for us.
But there was so many successful versions. But there was so many people that were successful in that time.
Idlewild, Michigan was a developed city back then. They had KKK. They had
Is it under a
communities.
lake now?
No. I'm
Okay.
saying they had a lot of communities that were black,
Hey, y'all,
and
tap the
what they
screen
did
for
was
me. Tap the screen. Tap the
they kept
screen.
everybody together. Like they were the everybody in there basically policed each other. Everybody in that community, they made sure like you get in school, you get into a situation in school, the teacher got your ass, the lady next door got your ass. On the way home, the police
We had
officer. You know
structure
what I mean?
back
That wasn't
then,
100
y'all.
years. That was 20 years ago. 30 years ago.
I see, but that's where it came from, and each
Right.
year it diluted down. It got less and
Because the
less and
That's
less
when
villages
and
people
got
less.
got
worse
weird.
and worse and worse.
Yeah, people got worse and worse. You feel me?
But
So
people
like,
went
I
out
can.
further. You had like colorism. Like when you think of colorism, where they treated one complexion better than the other complexion. Like as people continue to get options, they separated
Appreciate you,
themselves.
Slum Nelly.
They
Shout out
separated
Slum Nelly. She
themselves.
been like
Huge with
They
I feel like with
us more than
African
them.
American women.
Yeah. Talk that talk,
It,
Jazz.
it is because there's the brown skin girls, then there's the light skin girls, then there's the dark
Brown
skin
skin
girls.
girl.
Hey, now
They're my
listen.
favorites.
Now listen. Up until recently, light skinned niggas have been dominating. I'm stuck in the
Dominating
middle.
what? What was they dominating?
Right.
Y'all had love them light skinned niggas. I ain't want to hear
Ooh,
that
I
shit.
know. Let me tell you
Oh
something.
man, let me tell you,
I
I
am a
love
dark skin lover. That's why my husband.
Well, maybe not y'all so much, but when I was coming up, boy, nigga, if you was light skinned, and mind you,
the bars
I
was
always ask
popping.
this question: when the regular tone niggas gonna come in? Cause I ain't light skinned or dark skinned. I'm just here.
You brown skin.
I ain't light skinned no.
Yeah, you in the brown skin section.
When we gonna become the the it factor. Y'all done skipped over us twice.
That's no
I
man
don't think
land. Y'all,
so.
y'all.
Well, not.
I swear I'm
Well, I
stuck in
can't
no
speak for
man's
every.
land, darling. Like I ain't bright enough to be light, and I ain't dark enough to be like.
But y'all, I mean, the
Pick,
same
pick, pick a
question.
side.
The
Pick a
same.
side and ride with it.
The same
No,
question
just
you
stay in the middle.
asking though.
Stay in the middle. Don't pick a side. Stay in the middle.
I mean, the same question you answered
Hold
though.
up,
Us women can ask
hold
that
up.
too,
This
because
coming
I
from a
mean,
light
light
bright.
skinned girls, y'all swear that's exotic.
Swear to
Who's
God.
y'all?
Well, I mean, you say y'all to
Exactly.
us, so I'm saying y'all back to you.
That part, Jazz.
Shit.
Nah. Like what's exotic to me? Damn sure ain't your skin tone. Your actual look.
Yeah, honey, these men
Right.
nowadays, you got a little bit of
Cheek
slink
struck
to your
like to
eyes and
me.
some long hair,
To
you
me, listen.
exotic.
To me, see, listen. Like to me, something exotic would be something with like gorgeous teeth and big lips with high cheekbones, and
It be
like you
the
know what I'm saying. Like
eyes. It be the
Something
eyes for me.
exotic to me is that you have a fucking brain and can actually carry on a conversation past me talking about you bending me
that's
over or some shit like
you.
that. That's
That's
exotic.
you. Not
Hey, that's
me.
you. Like
That's
it's a
you.
distinct. I look at it as a distinct feature. Like,
Yeah.
a
Like yo,
distinct feature that
like
that
listen.
from
One of the
what.
most gorgeous people on my timeline is a young lady that has a birthmark on her cheek. Like it is like she's amazingly beautiful to me. Like that's exotic to me. Like to a lame, it would be like, oh, what's going on with her face? I'm like, shit, well that shit sexy as fuck.
See, I don't really go by looks like that. To be honest with you, I'm a vibe person. Like your vibe got a vibe with mine's, and
I'm a man though.
we good.
I'm visual.
This
I'm
And
I'm not
she a
into the whole
woman. She
physical
said
thing.
she don't look at looks.
Right, I'm not into the whole physical thing because I've dated big men, I've dated skinny men. Listen, I've dated an ugly nigga to some women. Like, if your
I ain't
vibe
even
right,
finna
I'm
lie.
cool
I
with
ain't even
you.
finna. Nah, man. I want
so
vibes
you
too.
gotta you gotta hear somebody talk to know if they exotic.
I'm not really with the exotic shit either. Be honest with you,
Oh yeah, I
I'm
don't know what this
more.
exotic stuff y'all keep talking
I'm
about.
Bitch
attracted
look
to
different from me.
intelligence. If you are intelligent, we
Yeah.
can talk about worldly things. Then that is a vibe to me.
I don't know. I like skin. I like really dark skinned women. They just be so beautiful. I just be like, your skin is so beautiful. I don't know if that's like not something I'm supposed to say to people. They
I
always just be
agree.
like, thank you. But I'm like, yo, you it's like a glow. It just be so pretty. You're so beautiful.
They do. They are amazing, but I mean, I like all shades. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
I'm a woman's woman, you know.
Brown,
I
black,
give
Puerto
props where it's at.
Rican,
Right.
But
Haitian.
I've done one thing
I
about. I've
like them
never been a
all,
hater.
yo.
Like if I
I
see a
ain't
pretty
gonna
girl,
lie,
I'm
I
gonna tell
like
you
them
she's
all,
pretty.
dog.
that part.
I like them all.
Play that Jay. I like girls, girls,
I'm weak.
girls, girls, girls. I do adore.
So if you let's twist it around a bit. If
What's up?
you same question, if you could go 100 years in the back or future, relationships are back then and knowing how relationships might be in the future, which would you pick?
I'm going back.
Why would you go big?
Definitely going back.
Shit, y'all some not. Never mind. I don't even want to go down there.
No, tell
I hate
us.
when you do that.
Tell
Speak your
us.
truth. I hate when you do that.
Um, I'm not saying y'all to.
I
You
know
feel
that.
me?
You know I don't ever take that shit.
I might. I don't know. I might.
um, a lot of women have lost their womanly values, the things that make them uh 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 what can I say? A lot of women have forgotten how to be
Women.
classy women, class and couth, and being ladylike, having some decorum about yourself has really lost itself, and it's not what I want.
I think it's both
It's
though. I think.
But you didn't ask about both.
No, I know. I'm not
no.
saying. I know. I didn't ask you that. I'm
We're
just
not gonna
saying.
do that. You didn't ask about both. You just asked about why I
No,
personally
I'm
do
not
not
taking
want
from
to.
what you
Because
say. I'm
listen,
just saying for me, I think
I'm
it's
looking at it like
both.
now, like yo, there's not gonna be a womanly woman 100 years from now. They're gonna be acting like niggas.
I don't think so.
Listen,
That's
here's
already
why I say
happening.
this, Jazz. Like, just give me 30 seconds. Y'all the smarter beings, right?
Uh-huh.
So why when y'all get the opportunity to do all the dumb and shit that men did, y'all want to do that? When you're smarter than us, you're more advanced than us. You're the smarter species, right? So why you want to go do and act out our dumb shit that you know was a mistake?
I ain't doing none of that.
Like what?
I mean, you can say that you aren't, but y'all gotta
No, I'm
see
saying
the
like what
direct.
though?
Don't record.
Yo, these women nowadays are so dudeish. Like, no man wants that.
Not at all.
Yeah, the women that's do this,
Okay,
but
so
it's all
yeah, that's why for me.
I don't know
okay.
what you mean when you say dudish. Can you furthermore
Y'all act like
explain?
niggas nowadays,
Well, some
yo.
of these men act like bitches.
Oh
I
my
ain't got nothing.
God.
That's not the question I was
No,
asked.
I'm not. I'm not saying. I'm not saying. I'm
And
just
listen, there's
saying.
always an exception to
You
that. But
said
like,
your
who's it?
opinion,
But like,
right?
listen. And Cuzzo ain't gonna say it. I'ma say it. Who raising these bitch ass niggas?
For real.
Some of
Man,
these
I've been
bitch ass
said that.
niggas
And their
Who's
mamas.
raising
And
these
their
and they
bitch
mamas.
ass
mamas.
niggas to
Sometimes you
be
can't.
bitch
No,
ass
we're not gonna
niggas?
do that because I hate when men. I hate
Yeah.
that is such
I'm
a,
just saying,
You
yo.
gonna hate me
But
then. You
listen,
scapegoat.
gonna hate.
Because if that's the
Jazz,
case,
You
then
Jazz,
some of
gonna
y'all
hate
Jazz,
the
me
same.
then.
Jazz,
Then y'all could be in that category
Jazz,
too.
Jazz.
I
This
look at the
Jazz,
statistics.
listen. This coming
The
from somebody
statistics
who ain't
speak
got
for
none. So
itself.
you can't put me in that equation. Just
I
like how
just
y'all
look at the
always say
statistics.
there's an exception to the fact you can't put me in that equation because I ain't got no illegitimate kids. I hear nothing.
No, I'm
Me
not saying
neither.
you have illegitimate kids. What I'm saying is just make the comment about who's raising these bitch ass niggas. You're trying to insinuate that these women are raising
That's
It,
what
them.
I'm
it,
saying.
But all
it
this, hold
is
on, there's
though.
That's what I'm
also
saying.
some bitch ass men that be raising these bitch ass niggas.
It is
Sit
too.
down, Max.
There's always an exception to the fact. Always. Like we could talk about the probable equation of 92 times 92. Somebody can have an answer.
And
Somebody
look
can
at
say,
that
hey,
comment right there. She said, "Guys don't think about their mistakes, so why should a woman? It gets old. Y'all think
Why
y'all
go
men
tit for
because
tat?
men tend to think they're supposed to
Jazz,
make these mistakes.
Jazz. Look at her profile, baby. We don't answer them.
I'm weak. I mean, she made a valid point.
But here's why we don't answer them. Because if you're not brave enough to put your face to your opinion, you don't need to be in this conversation.
Opinion don't matter.
I'm weak.
I'm sorry, but Jazz,
Well, let
we
me
don't
tell you
do that
something. Let
here.
me tell you something about this
We
TikTok
do not
thing.
answer to the trolls. We don't.
I ain't had know how to use it. My face had looked like that too for about 2, 3, 4. I don't know how to use
If
this
I
stuff.
know it was you, I'd have blocked you.
Well,
That's
I'm glad
fucked
I had a face.
Mm,
up.
Glad I had a face.
I'm the Kimmy
And
Matumbo
I
of
and
no,
the
look, and
no,
I would have
no.
been on the
like
Doe
I ain't
Show
gonna
on
block her
Facebook
for her
like, you
opinion,
blocked
but
me on TikTok because you ain't want me to debate. That's what it was.
We.
Mm,
she'd have got at me too. She'd have
Yeah,
got at
but
me.
like I
But
was
hey,
saying,
y'all,
like I don't like that. That's a scapegoat all the time. All these women, because
what's the
y'all
I
scapegoat?
mean,
like that shit gets
How
old
I
is
mean,
that?
too.
like, I
I
mean,
don't
How
know.
is
like,
it
I
a
I
think
mean,
that
like,
scapegoat?
Jazz. I
the
hate
rules have.
that's the scapegoat, but I can't take up for none of these bitch ass
But
niggas.
when did
You
y'all
feel me?
start to blame some of these men parents? Y'all never put any blame on these men.
I'm,
Never.
So instead of
okay.
saying,
Well, I'm gonna
instead of
tell
I'm being
you.
saying,
real. I've
listen,
never heard either one of y'all put any men on blame on the men parents.
You
Neither
want to
one.
know why?
so
Because I have three homeboys that all have full
statistics.
custody.
Let's pull it up.
I have
We
three
don't need no
close
statistics. That
personal
shit fake.
friends of mine. Listen. That all have full custody of their children,
Oh man.
and all their kids are very well adjusted. All their kids aren't criminals. They aren't like they're very productive citizens,
Okay, and there's
yo.
a lot of single mothers out here that have raised
I can
wonderful.
only speak from my opinion. Like, listen, my mom has been a single parent, and she raised three very productive citizens. But I also got a whole other
I,
situations. I mean,
it's it's that it
I
takes a
hate this
village either way
conversation,
though.
man,
Like
because it
even
like
if
pits
you
us
go,
against
But
one
y'all
another.
stay
But
putting it. But my point about it is y'all always want to put something on the single mother. Y'all kill me with that shit. It's so
I
annoying.
mean,
I
I
And
mean
we raised
it's
some of
the
y'all
I
reality of
niggas.
life though.
I hate to annoy you, and I apologize, but it's just
Don't
But
I,
shut
you
the
feel
fuck
what I'm saying,
up.
Angela? We
We
raised
need to
these
bring some.
motherfuckers, and y'all
We need to
fucking be
bring some fuck
getting.
niggas. We need to bring some fuck niggas. Some of them niggas that you talking about. We need to bring them and
come
they'll
on.
say who raised them, and let's
It's
go
they.
from there.
Listen. I just think at this point in the
Because I
day,
know a few of
it
them.
may you may
Got a
have been
fuck nigga
raised.
on here that raised children.
Oh no, Jazz, no Jazz, no Jazz,
Baby, not because you know me, I'ma say I don't give a fuck.
no Jazz, no Jazz. But in my opinion, I think that the roles have been switched tremendously. Like you see a lot of women today being the breadwinners in the house with men who want submissive wives, submissive women who are the breadwinners in the relationship. You
Absolutely.
can't
Absolutely.
it's not possible. I can't put on the big boy pants, take care of the
Okay,
household.
hold on one second.
hmm
Angela, let me Big Red say small group of women that are loud and wrong get the most
Yep.
airtime, but the majority are out of the way.
Boy.
Let me tell you something. I raise mm, I tell my kid I raise my kids how my
Right.
granddaddy was. I didn't with my father, and honestly I
Hmm.
say today I never want my kids to be like my biological father. My stepdad, yes. My granddaddy, hell yeah. They that was a man in my eyes, and that's what I want. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So
And that's the importance of having a male figure and a female figure. The balance is what produces healthy people, like well-rounded
you're right.
individuals.
Well,
So,
I
so
came from
either
a
way,
single
you got
parent.
to
I'm
have a
healthy and well
village
rounded.
of
So
individuals to make that make sense.
I said, well, I came from a single parent and I'm healthy and
You
well
had your
rounded.
grandfather. Remember, you told us that you had your grandfather,
Yeah,
your
they had
uncle.
You have some
they
solid.
had
You
You have
You
some
had a
solid
had
men
village.
some
around you.
solid
I had a
men that had
village
the
too.
help.
Hold on. I had a village because I can speak on my situation. I had a village to a degree, but at the end of the day, my mother is the one that took care of me.
Hmm.
I get you.
My mother
But
is the one
how
that
you
raised
know
me to
how
be
a
the
male
woman and mother that I am today. My mother raised me to be the businesswoman I am today. So
and
I
you a woman. So
and my
a boy
son,
needs to know how to be a man. So he has to have some male that
Talk
like your
that talk,
uncle,
George.
like your grandfather. He has to have those individuals in order to show them how to be a male.
I
You
got
get
a
what I'm saying?
girlfriend that got raised a son. He's a grown man and is successful. So I don't make him offer two parents in the home, but I also don't knock the single parents.
Well, we just I'm not knocking him. I'm saying that it takes more than just a woman. I felt me
It
personally. This is just
can
my that's just
say it
me.
can.
It
It
I felt
can.
like majority. I'm not saying all, but I'm saying for me,
majority means the most.
majority.
Right, hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not saying all, but I'm saying when it comes to a woman raising a boy, they need a strong male in the life to actually build them to show them how to be a man. A woman can't show a boy how to be a man. That's just
Talk
simple as
that
that.
talk, George. Talk that talk.
It ain't nothing that you can. Nothing will make me ever see different on
Ties.
that aspect because it just is what it is. Just like I like okay, like even if I had daughters, like I can't teach her how to be a great woman. I can't because
Um,
I'm not a woman.
I mean, that's
Uh,
your opinion.
yeah, yeah, and that's.
Like I
I mean,
said,
I can pull up a million and one people that got the
we
same. Well, not a
can't.
million
No,
and
no,
one, but
no. We're not
a
gonna
and we
pull
lot
it
can
of
up.
pull
people
up
that
the
I know
same.
the
So what we
same
talking
way.
about?
No, no,
Exactly.
no,
So
y'all.
I
No,
mean, it
stop,
is what
stop,
it
stop.
is.
No,
Then.
no, Angela, we not. No, this is the healthy debate. We not. Don't get it misconstrued. This is we going
No,
back
no,
and
no.
forth.
It's just healthy. Like I feel like, man, because I look at a lot of these, like okay, so I had a young man today, like man, I shoot y'all a text, and I talked to a young man today that sent me a text, and oh, matter of fact,
Okay, Big Red.
Hey,
Thank
oh
you.
shit,
Thank you. And we're not
where
saying that
we
the
at?
men are not needed. I never said that they weren't
Okay,
needed. What I'm saying to you is that there's a narrative that I've noticed, and the narrative is that y'all always try to blame the single mother.
Jazz, from my personal experience, I could say for every one good single mother,
you gotta.
I
there's
mean there is
three.
some bad
No,
ones.
no, listen. Let me talk. There are three unprepared and overwhelmed
Right,
mothers.
but
I'm not
that's the
blaming them.
same with
I'm not
parents.
blaming them.
Period.
I'm just explaining to you the situation. But see, like I know one situation where it was a toxic father, but like that's uh just numbers. Never mind. Never
But
mind.
I get what you're saying. I get what both of y'all are
It's a
saying.
touchy subject. Period. You know what I mean? It's a touchy
Yeah,
subject because
it's
because
very
we gonna
touchy,
always
and I never
yeah
mean to
because
offend in no
No,
way,
I'm
and I
not
never mean to
offended. I just
discredit
think
in no
that
way.
y'all kind of
that's another thing
slight
too.
the single mothers a lot because I noticed that it is a lot that y'all always try to bring in the fact that, oh, well, this person because
Well,
the mother raised it or because the mother did this. What y'all never?
I mean,
I've never heard y'all one time ever
but
put
Jazz,
blame on the father
men
ever.
have men have very few talking points. Uh,
The few men that
yeah,
actually are
because
raising
the
them
average
are ones
man
that
ain't even gonna have this
ain't
discussion
raised.
with y'all and having a debate with y'all. Y'all have every rebuttal in the book. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and just how y'all hardwired in a debate, y'all have talking points and certain things that y'all are gonna say to always counteract what we say. So like y'all know how to communicate. Y'all know how to. Damn it!
It's
I
a
don't like
touchy
that y'all
Touchy
say
hold
one.
on, hold on,
y'all. I
hold on. It's a
understand
touchy
It's a
hold on
touchy
real quick,
one. It's a
hold on.
everyone.
touchy one,
It's
and
Right.
it's a
Okay,
touchy, it's
Andrew.
a
So you
whole
get what I'm
touchy
saying.
Yep, I
I
get what
do,
every
I
one of
do.
y'all are saying.
Okay.
hold touchy subject. So it's like instead of like within the conversation that we have, it's like we have to really censor and watch how we approach it, even though it's
No,
like
y'all don't
I
have to
want to get
censor
certain.
anything.
No,
I'm
Yes, we
we
do.
do.
Yes, we do. Because
Regardless what you say, we
men,
do.
because as men, we understand that we can't give y'all our raw truth.
no, that's no. Hold on. Hold,
Not to that degree.
Can't. We
see, and
can't.
I
here
can't just
we
come at
go.
it's our yo regardless of who you talking to, your delivery is the main focus. Like you can say a million and one things and try to get a point across, but if you don't say it the right way, it will never be received.
The,
That
Okay, I
person
can
will
agree
instantly be
with that point,
defensive.
but to say because we're women and y'all men, and no, that has nothing to do with it. Y'all being
Has a
we
lot
can
to do with it
accept
Like
because
raw
that.
truth.
Nobody said it
That's
like
no,
that.
because
no,
y'all
no.
don't understand how hard it is to
It's not.
communicate with y'all sometimes.
why do y'all
My
keep
turn. Let me.
saying that?
No.
Can't.
What I think is
Go ahead,
men don't
Angela.
think men don't. They're not. They don't overcomplicate the thoughts, right? So yes,
Right.
if they believe that single women raise some can screw some screws unscrewed in a child's head, they are absolutely right. But you, Jazz, we think in depth, so we know as single mothers don't all do that. And there are problems
And
with
we
some single mothers, but
Of
it's not
course.
the majority. Don't say the
Right.
majority. We don't it's it this study stuff is not based off the majority. They
Hold
get
on.
a
Can I
group
just
of
highlight this
people.
comment right here? Because this big red them out. She said, just can't generalize, but should speak freely and also receive open
Yep.
that part.
That's why
I agree.
see I ain't debating with none of y'all about how y'all feel about any of it. I mean,
No,
I
I
was a
mean, these
single
are
mom
conversations we should have.
cuz I was a single mom. I was a single mom, but I didn't have a
and I
boy.
was a single
Right.
I
dad.
didn't have
You
a
know what I
I'm
boy.
mean?
saying,
I had a girl.
and I'm sure
Yeah.
y'all have raised
and and
upstanding
and I say
citizens.
this. Hold on. And I say this. Like with me being a single father for damn near 16 years, like my battle had been showing. Like I had to learn how to be softer with them, like because I didn't have that level of femininity in me to actually give my boys. So I had to bring they could get receive that and so they could see what a good woman looked like
Receive.
because
And I understand.
I
I'm a
should have
guy
sent Jazz that video today. That's
Hold on.
exactly what that man was saying in that
because I'm a
video.
Wait, hold on.
guy.
I
I can't.
understand that, TA, but we're also not, as women and us also have been single mothers, we're not sitting up here taking any discredit from you either, from you being a single parent, like y'all have done.
Nobody's trying to take it. No, nobody's trying to
Have, that's what I'm saying. Y'all have said, y'all just did it
That's
when
how
y'all made
you
that
took it.
comment.
That's how you took it.
No.
Yeah,
Y'all
yes.
made the. He didn't. So you telling me he didn't sit up here and made the comment? Those bitch ass niggas was raised by who? And he insinuated it. So I said, what? Single
The
mothers?
mother.
Then you are
It
discrediting
wasn't true.
single mothers when you made that
Not
comment. What are we
all,
talking
not
about?
all,
Well,
Jazz.
you didn't
Not
clarify.
all. I did not mean
Basically,
all.
you didn't clarify.
And Jazz, you know that. Not all.
So
You
basically,
know that.
we have to
But
clarify
you're
within the
saying that, but
conversation.
as a single
We
mother,
didn't
and
clarify.
I'm not saying that I was personally offended because that had nothing to do with me. Let's be clear. But for somebody watching as a single parent, they might have would have took that offensively. Is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand.
But in the conversation, when do we put our
I think
emotions
that's
to the side
understood
and
though.
deal
The
with the
thing
issue?
is, nowadays in society, people are open to be offended about instead of listening and taking in the information.
When do we put away the emotions and get to the issue?
To the,
You know what I
But
mean?
right.
It's
y'all
like
okay,
the emotions
but
is
I'm
always
okay. I'm gonna
flowing.
just leave it because y'all not really getting what I'm saying. So I'm gonna just leave
I
it
understand what
alone.
you're saying, Jazz.
Y'all not because y'all trying to make it seem as if it was a me. I was offended.
No, Jazz,
I'm
No,
no.
over it.
it's
That
you.
shit blew me. Real talk. That shit blew the fuck out of me. Because
Yeah,
I've been
well,
sat up here and said, well, like if it was it's always the women, and this is not the first time the narrative they have said that. With other shows, they have said that.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to
you're
get.
not
Why don't
lying.
we never say nothing about the single men that are parents?
Men get dragged daily.
I
I've
don't think
never
it's a
heard y'all do
dragging. I
Dragged
don't think
all
it's a
Men
day.
get
dragging. I
dragged
think that the word or
daily.
the verbiage was, not specific,
Yeah.
Deservedly
So like
so.
when TA
That
said
was the way
the
that you
majority,
said it.
when TA said the majority, I was like, majority means all.
I
Yeah, no,
missed
that's
that
not.
part, y'all.
But it's
I
not
didn't
all.
Yeah,
But it
you know what
I
I'm
didn't
you
hear
know
the
what
saying?
I
word
mean?
majority. I didn't.
No, I'm
And I
saying you
said
said
and the
that
reason I said
personally.
and hold on. The reason why I said majority because majority of the single parent households is women.
That okay.
Is it not?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but in okay.
Is it
Well,
not?
let's talk about
That's what I'm
if we
saying.
talk about majority of is single household, single mother households, right?
Single
Is
parent household.
okay,
I said most
and the
majority of the single parent household
mothers.
is a single
Okay,
mother.
well where's the fathers? Is it a choice to leave the
But
Right.
kids?
now it's a
Thank
debate
you,
on
Angel.
something
That's
That
else
all I
versus
want.
what
portion
We
we
that
were
never
talking
talk
about.
portion
about that.
is also a thing. A father not being a part of a kid's life can mess a kid up.
Hello.
That's what we talking about in
No,
the
but y'all
first
always try
place.
to put it on the mother, like the
My
mother is
whole
can't raise
narrative that I
this, but we
said
don't be
was the
having no
fact that
choice to.
the whole point, like within the conversation that I was having, was the fact that I kept saying, what did I say? She had her uncle and she had her grandfather.
Yeah, big
We talked
red.
about that, and I said the importance of
Yep.
a male figure in the household or outside of the household or in the life in
Yeah.
general. That's where I kept going
Yeah.
within the
He
conversation that
did.
we had.
Yeah,
Hey,
we get all of that.
hey, hey. How we get from AT&T here?
I mean, it's a good dialogue either
Because
way.
it's a
These
technically
Great,
are
great. No,
a
listen,
thing.
great. But I just don't want my platform to be the, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like we all can bring up our points and this, that, and the third, but I'm not absolutely the solution based podcast that Urban Illustrated is, but I don't want to leave us on this type of note with
So
each other. And
okay,
I
so let's see.
all
apologize.
right. So let's skip over it.
Yeah, no, no, no,
Okay,
no, no, no,
how
no,
do
no.
we
Like
fix?
I want it to be
How do we
discussed.
get?
I just don't want it to be discussed with
Yeah.
feelings involved and
Yo, I'm
whatnot.
breezy.
Right. Right.
Like
You
My
know, I
bad,
could
bro.
discuss this all day and be cool.
let's go back to the conversation about the whole 100 years back. At the end of the day, it's like
I mean, I can understand as a woman why you wouldn't want to go back.
Yeah, I ain't going.
yeah.
So let's get that out of the way. As a woman, I can understand why you wouldn't want to go back because y'all have had
In some
some great
ways,
advancements.
because like my grandmother was a housewife. You know what I mean? Like she worked in a hospital all the way up until she was like 70 years old. She was on the usher board. She was her life wasn't that. You know what I mean? But these are only the examples that I have. So I'm not saying everybody lived the exact same life. You know
But
what I
the
mean?
thing
I'm just
is,
saying that
what the
that a lot of women at those times, like it's a different ball game. So like I come
exactly?
from a lot of entrepreneurs.
Because
So
men actually provided. Oh,
Look,
exactly.
look.
So
You're
within
telling us
my strand, within my strand and in my family, we had a lot of entrepreneurs. So since the fact of us all, majority of us throughout our history being entrepreneurs, most of the women worked and stayed at home. They took care of the household, and the man paid, the man worked. You know what I mean? And that woman took care of everything. My grandfather came home and just gave his money to his wife, and she took care of everything in the household. They had no problem.
Now,
No
okay,
problem.
okay. What the scenario is right now? If I fall asleep, I'm gonna wake up either 100 years in the future or 100 years in the past. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
me who I
With the
am.
knowledge that you have.
Yep, me as who
Yeah.
I am. Right, me. Y'all know me.
Oh, your ass gonna have a miserable
Do you hear
existence.
me? I'm
Terrible.
You might
finna
well
wake up.
tell them
Terrible.
everything. Get your young mother.
Do you hear me? That's why I can't go to the past. You know, back
You gonna let them
then,
have it.
women were a whole different. It was a whole different thing back then. Women were very submissive. They, you know, it wasn't. I mean, in that time frame was when women got their rights and everything. But imagine that. Who cook what? You do it. Cause who you talking to? I don't know what's going
See?
on here. No,
Yeah.
sorry. No, I'm not finna.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
my thought process. I wouldn't be able to make it.
You got
I
a
wouldn't
point
be
with
able to
that.
make it. I would
You right.
not.
You trying to say you can't cook, Angela?
You're not gonna come home and say, "Where my
It's
meal
the
at? You
lifestyle.
supposed to cook me every day." I will
Angela,
cook you
you
a
know
meal
what? You
every day.
actually changed my answer. But now that you put it that way,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the difference. Wasn't no fast food back then.
Right.
Not at
And the
all.
thing is, my husband just said the other day, he was talking about fast food. He was like, "You feed us every day. I do cook for you every day. I feel that's what I'm supposed to do. But
Right.
when you come in demanding that I cook for you every day,
Right.
oh
That's a
baby,
different story.
Hold
But
on, hold
here,
on,
but
hold
here's
on.
the, automatically assume that the men demanded that back in the
Some
day.
of them
Had to.
did.
That's what I was about to go to. Like, look,
Some,
listen to this.
some. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what really fucked up the black mentality. That goddamn Color Purple movie, the original
Yeah,
one,
yeah, that.
yo,
Because look. Let
I'm
me share
submissive at
this.
my
cause
core.
it
Let,
wasn't too many misters, yo. Because
no,
y'all know black women will beat your ass, right or wrong.
hey, let me
That
share this
part,
though.
And
Let me
from
share this.
what my grandparents.
Okay, it wasn't that
Let me
many
share this real
misters,
quick.
y'all.
Big Red. I'm
Let
with
me
you,
share
Big
this real quick.
Red.
Within the relationship between a significant other, like even with me and my lady, back then it's like when one does one thing for you, you wanna do for them.
Yep.
It's like she took care of you in this way, so you take care of her in that way.
Uh-huh.
It's like it's always been like when you in a healthy relationship, it ain't a situation of where somebody's demanding somebody to do something because y'all working together to accomplish something.
Yep.
So it's like that love it resonates all over the relationship because it's like she might cook for you, but then you take care of her. You want to do something nice for each other or do things for each other because it adds value.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole like that's a whole different level of relationship when it's healthy. When it's healthy, it ain't no demanding. It's
They
because you
had
want to
Okay.
do
teamwork
it.
Yeah,
back
that's
then.
Okay.
true.
They had teamwork back then.
But let's not
And
forget there was a lot of relationships and marriages back then that demands of that. If the man was going to work, they demanded for their wife to do this, that, and third by the time they got home.
it wasn't demanded, it was understood.
No, no. Now, okay.
It should have been
Okay.
Teamwork.
understood. I would,
Understood.
I would, I
Yeah.
would hope
Teamwork.
But let's also think
teamwork.
about
Ain't no McDonald's. I'm gonna be hungry when I get off working.
Yeah.
Ain't no McDonald's, baby.
I'm working
Ain't
as hard
no
as I
ain't
can to take care of the family.
ain't no Uber Eats.
actually McDonald's was founded.
It
But
wasn't
but
one
it
on
was on the
every
West
corner.
Coast.
It wasn't one on every corner.
Even so, take the fast food
It was
out.
but
not one on every
also
There were
corner.
but
also women
also
that wanted to work and did not want that type of lifestyle. They wanted to
yep,
be
and
Hey
that's
y'all.
why
Hey
the
y'all.
women's movement started. And also you
Hey
have to think
y'all.
about
Hey,
like,
but the women's movement was the real like that was the demolish of the black family.
but
Like the women's movement that
I'm
wasn't for
going hey,
y'all.
but why?
That was for
Question is why? Why did women
cause
feel
y'all
because
like they
y'all
bought
needed
didn't
money?
benefit from
cause
it.
The
y'all
thing
bought
is, you cannot depend. You cannot sit here and
hey
depend.
y'all.
Even today,
Y'all
Hey
you
didn't.
can't
ladies,
Y'all
depend.
didn't.
ladies and gentlemen, we have gone over schedule.
Yeah. And it ain't gonna be no
It is
resolving this.
9:15.
This was a good debate. What did you
Yes,
talk
I
it
about?
was.
I actually love this
No,
debate. I would just would have rather it started at 8 instead of 9:15. I'd like all of y'all to let everyone know where they can reach y'all before we get out of here. Jazz, let's jump it off.
All social media is something for the culture podcast. I'm on Monday nights, 8 p.m. Thursday nights, Doe Show.
Hmm.
Friday nights, Urban Illustrator, and Sunday nights, Two and a Half Guys.
Angela, you come up with the name.
Yeah, I
man.
got some names in my head. I'm gonna send them to Jazzy. I kept thinking all week since last show. I was thinking all week, but I need my woman's perspective on everything. So, and
Of course.
I can't go. What you said. I can't. Go gutter. So, I'm gonna have it though. I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna send it and I'm gonna. But for real, any other time you can't find me on these shows every now and again. I be saying we be going live. I be so excited when I get the invite. But you can also find me on Instagram at real_it_right. I have my own custom design business. Hit me up for all your needs.
And y'all go follow her so we can get her over 1,000 followers
Yeah, so
so
y'all
she
can
can
see
start.
my face.
No doubt, no doubt.
All right, TA.
I'm gonna talk to you after. I'm gonna do something for you
Yay,
after.
I'm so
Oh, you go.
excited.
Yeah. There go that women's movement again. No.
Period.
Hey, hey.
Period.
Hey, I'll tell you, you can catch me right here on the Doe Show on Thursday nights. Catch me on Urban Illustrated on Friday nights, and Monday something for the culture when me and we can go ahead and go with that. But now I don't debate with her on her show. I just follow suit. I got you. I
That's a
understand when you set
fucking
up
lie.
when a woman.
Y'all get busy on there
I
too.
don't know how to follow suit.
No.
Dang.
No.
I thought I was doing a good
And
job.
you
Y'all
weren't.
Hey,
can debate with me anyway. I'm always ready.
she be ready too. She be cock locked, ready to rock. But
Yeah,
I
but
want to let everybody know, TA, Angela, I appreciate your time. Time is more valuable than money, and I appreciate y'all giving me your time. I
no
salute
doubt,
all
man.
three of you and all of your endeavors. Big Red, y'all go follow her too. Y'all follow these.
Even if I was a
Everybody that's
stripper,
participating. Huh?
even if I was a stripper, would you
I'm
support
with
that?
that shit. Shake that shit.
I support it too. I
I ain't no
support it
hater.
too.
Listen,
You,
I'm the type to
you
pull
would
up
never be.
and get them 100. Listen, I'm the type to pull up and know they
I
gonna
take
only give
food
me
stamps.
91 for my 100. I'm gonna come throw that shit.
I take food stamps too.
Mm,
I ain't give you my card.
mm.
If I had a card, you couldn't hold my card. That shit
Roshi's
good as golden
expensive.
right now.
Oh,
Boy, that's gold.
But hey, man,
That's
like I
gold.
just want to let y'all know that I appreciate all y'all. First, stay in your lane, drink your water, mind your business. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Long as you ain't hurt nobody, do that shit. And keep it godly. Y'all go follow Big Red, Something for the Culture, Urban Illustrated, and Angela. Soon as she come up with a name for her damn podcast.
That
we
part.
about to come up with one.
Yep.
But I love y'all.
No
Thank y'all
doubt.
again. I will see y'all next week. Same time, same place, different topic. Peace.
Good night.
Peace.
Love y'all.